Gap selling introduces a revolutionary approach to sales that moves away from traditional product pitching and instead focuses on solving customer problems by identifying and closing the gap between where a customer is and where they want to be. According to Keenan, sales is the art of change, and successful salespeople are problem identifiers and solvers, not product pushers. Key themes and principles. 1. The foundational philosophy, sales is change. Keenan flips traditional sales on its head by stating, people don't buy products, they buy outcomes. At the heart of gap selling is the idea that sales is not about convincing someone to buy a product, it's about helping them recognize a problem and enabling change. Your job as a seller is to help buyers move from their current state, where they are now, through a clearly defined gap, the space between pain and potential, to their future state, where they want or need to be. Sales happens because of this gap. No gap, no sale. 2. Understanding the 3 core states, i.e. current state. This is where the buyer is today. You must diagnose this deeply. What tools do they use? What are the processes? Where are the inefficiencies? It's not enough to get surface-level info. You must dig into pain points, inefficiencies, costs, missed opportunities, stresses, and emotional burdens. Key insight. The better you understand their current state, the more relevant your solution becomes. B. Future state. This is where the buyer wants to be. It's about outcomes, goals, and personal wins. Often, buyers haven't fully articulated this. You help shape it. Ask, what will the world look like for them once this problem is solved? See the gap, the space between the current and future state. This is the pain gap, efficiency gap, revenue gap, or emotional gap. Your product or service must be positioned as the bridge to cross this gap. Big idea, the larger and more painful the gap, the easier the sale and the higher the price you can justify. 3. The 5 key elements of a gap sale. The current environment, processes, systems, stakeholders, tools, real-world facts, quantified wherever possible. Problems, root cause of pain. How are these problems affecting results? Impact, business level and personal level consequences. Lost revenue, time, reputation, morale, etc. Root cause. Get beyond symptoms. Identify what's actually broken. The difference between a surface problem and the true core issue is what separates average reps from elite ones. Future environment, what the buyer envisions. Help them get clear on what they need and want post-solution. 4. Problem-centric versus product-centric selling. Most salespeople default to product-centric selling. Let me show you the features. Our solution is the best because this puts the product before the problem and often backfires. Gap selling flips this to be problem-centric. Ask, what's not working? Follow up, what's the impact of that? Then how does that affect your team, business, life? You earn the right to talk about your product only after the gap has been fully explored and understood. 5. Diagnostic selling, be the doctor. Think like a physician. A doctor never writes a prescription before asking questions. They probe, test, and investigate. Salespeople should do the same. Sales rule, diagnose, then prescribe. If you prescribe your product too soon, it's like giving someone painkillers before knowing if they have a headache or a tumor. 6. Objection, handling the gap selling way. When buyers object, it's too expensive, or we're happy with our current system. It's because the gap isn't clear or the pain isn't big enough. Go back to the impact of the current problem. Reframe the conversation to the cost of inaction. What's it costing you to stay where you are? 7. Why you lose deals. According to Keenan, deals are lost for 2 main reasons. You didn't find a big enough gap. You didn't communicate the value of closing that gap. Stop blaming price, competition, or timing. Own your process. 8. Winning mindset of a gap seller. Be curious. Great sellers are obsessed with understanding. Be challenging, don't take vague answers. Push for clarity. Be customer obsessed. Your product is secondary to the customer's success. Be disqualifying, not every lead is worth your time. No gap, walk away. 9. Keenan's advice for sales leaders. Train your reps to ask better questions, not give better demos. Make discovery the priority, not pitching. Build a culture of problem solving over product pushing. Measure pipeline based on gap size, not just quantity of deals. Conclusion: gap selling changes the game. Gap selling is more than a sales technique. It's a philosophy of value-based, problem-focused engagement. It redefines the role of a salesperson from someone who pushes products to someone who facilitates transformation. If you internalize one idea from the book, let it be this: no problem, no sale. Find the gap, quantify it, and make your solution the bridge to close it. Like and subscribe for more insightful and informative book summary. Also, do well to get a copy of this book today.